Hi, welcome back to Creative Tuesdays with Liz. Today I'm excited as we come together and create our hand spinning drum. I think this is a really super neat project, so I think that you'll really like it. For this project, you will need plain paper. You'll need cardboard, either from like a shipping box or a cereal box. You will need glue, scissors, string, beads, and your favorite coloring utensils, whether that's markers or crayons or colored pencils. And some optional things, you might want to use a stapler, you might want to use a hot glue gun, or maybe some clamps or binder clips to kind of hold everything together while you wait for your glue to dry. You'll also need a pencil. I can't remember if I said pencil or not, but yeah, you will need a pencil. This will be like your drum, what you'll hold it with. So for the drum, we will need to create 2 circles out of some plain paper, and we'll need to have 2 cardboard circles for one drum. So you can find something to use around the house or just kind of draw your own and wing it. But we're going to need 2 circles of paper and 2 cardboard circles. Now the cardboard, you do not have to decorate. We are actually going to color and decorate on our circles out of the paper. And this is going to kind of be the design part of our drum that you will use. But after you get your circles traced on your cardboard and your paper, you're going to want to cut those out. So we'll cut out both of our circles here for cardboard. There we go. And I know that cardboard is kind of very thick. You wouldn't be able to cut 2 pieces of that at once. But with our plain paper circles, you can actually put those together and cut both of them out at the same time, and then you'll do only cutting for one, and you will have your 2 different circles. So now we have got all of those that we need. We've got our circles for the cardboard and the paper. Now what you can go ahead and do, you can go ahead and attach your pencil to the cardboard if you'd like. You can do it with the eraser side that would be covered or the other side that would be covered, however you would like to do this. And I'm going to use some hot glue just to make sure that that stays in place really well. So I got my pencil in there on one side of my cardboard circle, and then I'm going to put the other cardboard circle on top of that too, and just kind of press them together good. Now, and like this, you can use your binder clips or some clothes pegs just to kind of hold it together while you're decorating your cardboard circles. Not your cardboard circles, your plain paper circles. So you can come up with any kind of design that you would like. There is definitely no right or wrong with what your design can look like. It can look like anything. So I'm going to use some green and yellow. I'm going to do some spirals. Oh no, I'll put a green spiral in here going into the middle. And then I'll come and do a yellow spiral in between that. All right. And then I am going to put some little dots all over it. So I'll put some little dots on there. You can have both of your paper circles so that both sides of your drum would be the same design, or you can make different ones. You can draw pictures. If you were able to, and your teacher or your parent or grandparent or somebody who's at your house with you, they could print a picture off of the computer that maybe you could color. You could use that. You could cut a picture out of a magazine to use to glue on your circles. Any kind of design that you would like. And for my other side, I'm going to have them be different. I am going to put some stripes. So I'm going to do some thick purple stripes. And then I'll add some thin purple stripes in between those. And then I'll also put some blue. I'll add some blue stripes. I'll have that a little bit thicker than my skinny purple, but not as thick as the fattest purple line. And just kind of get those in there. In between all of those. So here is my two paper circle pieces. Now you are going to need to cut 2 pieces of string because you're going to have one on each side. Now you don't want them so long that when you spin it that they won't hit the cardboard. So you're going to want them to kind of end up being just as long as about maybe halfway across your circle length. So you can cut your string, and you can cut it longer just so you can get your bead tied on the end easier, and then you can cut it as short as it needs to be. So I will get my 2 pieces of string cut. Like I said, I'll do some longer string, it'll make it easier to get the bead tied on the end. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to get a bead, and we're just going to tie a bead onto one end of your string. And kind of knot that together so that it won't come undone. And we'll trim off the little extra that's hanging there. And see, and I have it this long. Now, if I left it this long, when I got ready to spin it, I just would have kind of like a tangle mess here. It wouldn't really make the tinking sound on the drum. But so you will do both of them that way. Make sure you get a bead tied on the end, one end of each string. Now, there's a couple of ways you can attach these to your drum. But first, I'll do one way, and the other side I'll do it a different way. But so the first one is you will want to tie a knot on it. We'll use the stapler. And so you'll tie a knot just so that it won't sling. It'll be kind of have something to hold it so that it can't pull out from underneath the staple. So if you can see the knot right there, I'll kind of double knot it just to make it bigger and to stay a little bit better. All right. So that would be one way. And you would take you can staple it on your paper, or if you have a good enough stapler, you could staple it right onto the cardboard. But you'll want to put your staple, like here's the knot, just so you can see, here's my knot. I'm going to want to put my staple it down on this end, like below the knot down there, so that it kind of keep it from pulling out from underneath there. So if you'll do you wanted to staple it on, you can do that way. And then I'll trim off this extra. And so you see I have my knot up here, and then the string could slip through the staple between there, but since we put that knot in it, that's going to hold it in place so that it won't slip out. Now another way you can do this is if you had a hole punch, or you can very carefully use your scissors and you will punch a hole into one end of your circle there, and then you can just tie your string onto your paper circle there, tie that in place. And again, you want to make sure that what hangs is it's definitely shorter than what the length of your circle. So we'll tie that into place. That's another way you could do it. Kind of tying it on your circles there, making a little hole. And then cutting that off. So there's many ways, and no way is better than the other. One is not right, one is not wrong. So there we'll go. So since we have one already on this side, and we did put our string on this one, we'll put it this way. We'll glue this down on top of our cardboard so that we have one on each side, hanging down on each side of our drum. So we'll get our glue and just kind of make sure that we get that glued down in place. All right, so there's one side of our drum. And then we'll take our other circle that we decorated and glue it on the other side. Now, if you like to use stickers or you have some decorative washi tape, you can definitely decorate your drum and have your drum design be out of the washi tape or your stickers. You could even wrap some of the washi tape around your pencil handle all the way down just to kind of give that a design to it and make it look really good. But, so there we go. We've got our drum, that we've got our design on both sides there. We have our strings with our beads that will create the drum kind of tinking sound. And you kind of do it like this. Now, I'm sure this might make you think of a movie from the 80s, a very popular movie. If you have not seen The Karate Kid, they are pretty good. But yes, so Mr. Miyagi has one of these hand drums in it. So I hope that you have enjoyed making your hand drum today, and that just kind of, you've enjoyed that process of just creating it, getting it together. I would love to see a picture of it, so please take a picture of it and post it on social media and tag us, the Lancaster County Council of the Arts, in it. And I look forward to next time as we come together and create. Creative Tuesdays will now be Creative First Tuesdays. So instead of having a brand new video, an activity every week, we're going to have a new one just once a month on the first Tuesday of the month. But you are very welcome. Go to the YouTube page for the Lancaster County Council of the Arts, and you can pull up any of the videos and recreate any of the projects at any time. But new ones will be available on the first Tuesday of the month each month. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks.